watching from. This is Intercontinental Sport TV. We call this Friday Sport Talk. So we're going to start with this. I'm going to start with you, Margaret. Who do you like to go for? Who is it, Salah or Hazard? That's a quick debate. We always do this every Friday. You can drop your comment anywhere, anywhere, anything you feel like. Just drop your comment. Who, why you picking Salah over Hazard or Hazard over Salah? I just want to start off with this great woman, the Iron Lady of Istv. Margaret, talk to me. Why are you picking Salah or Hazard? Or which one are you picking? Talk to me. And why? You're ready.
I will pick Salah.
Oh, wow.
Great players, yeah. A great goal scorer. He is quick. He can dribble. He is intelligent. He is energetic. I don't know how I'm going to describe this Salah. Salah is the kind of player when you have in your team, you have no problem. You know he's going to give you that goal in a season. He's going to give you over 20 goals in a season. And we have seen what he has done so far with Liverpool since he signed for Liverpool in 2017. We have seen how he has changed Liverpool team. I know they're going to say, it's not him alone. Yes, it's not the one alone, but adding him to that team is a great plus and like a gold, getting a gold. And he struck that balance. He had that strike partner with in fact the front three of Mane, Salah, and Firmino. We know they were deadly, and they actually made Liverpool one of the most fearful teams during 2018 down to at least 2022. Should I say 2022? But though Liverpool are not that formidable as they were 2 seasons ago, but I'm going to pick Mo Salah anytime, any day, because he's going to give goals, assists also. I'm not taking anything away from Hazard. Hazard is actually a wonderful player, great player. He's a great attacker. He's a great player. I'm not taking anything away from that, but having Salah in my team gives me a lot. In fact, it gives me, I think I have it. I'll prefer Salah over Hazard.
All right, that's Margaret. Margaret is going for Salah over Hazard. I can't believe it. That's beautiful. That's the opinion. Please drop your comment. How you feel? Who you're going to pick? Is it Salah or Hazard? What are you waiting for? Drop your comment. For me, I'll tell you what I'm going for. I want to call on Kule. Kule, which one are you going to go for? Salah or Hazard? Give me Kule.
Is this supposed to be a joke, or is this supposed to even be a debate first and foremost?
It's a debate.
I feel it is a funny debate. Sorry to say, it's very funny. I don't know why we're having. Come on. What is there to laugh? Come on. It's Eden Hazard. We don't need to. Now I understand. Yes, you might say yes. What's his name? You might say yes. You might say maybe Mohamed Salah has scored more goals than Hazard. I might not be sure, but I want to believe he has scored more goals than Hazard. But you need to understand that. Remembering Eden Hazard, Eden Hazard was someone, as at the time when Eden Hazard was playing, I don't think there was anybody that was better than him, really, because you understand, he was miles apart from everyone. There was no rival, and this is not about maybe in terms of goals or assists, but we are talking about gameplay, the influence he brings into the team. I think the kind of influence that Eden Hazard, had on the team, it's unmatched, and I think that is why even Chelsea fans, if there was an opportunity to bring Eden Hazard back, I am very sure that they would want to have him, just simply because of that impact. But I don't think that's the case of Liverpool, because in as much as yes, Salah has been the most important player for Liverpool, yes, in terms of goals, but you look at it that there are a lot of people who are support cast around him, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Andy Robertson, but in the case of Hazard more or less carried this Chelsea team. and he was able to bring them to a lot of success in the Premier League. You look at what he did during Jose Mourinho's time, under I think Antonio Conte as well. All that Premier League success and title success that they had in other competitions, it was all down to the brilliance of Eden Hazard. So I feel it is not up for debate. It is straight hands down Eden Hazard.
All right, Eden Hazard going by Kunle. Kunle loves Eden Hazard. They are friends, they are brothers. They are. I don't know.
I don't know him from anywhere.
All right, let me welcome this guy again. Robbie, talk to me. Which one are you going to go for? The quick debate says, why? Who is it, Salah or Hazard?
Well, for Eden Hazard and Salah, I think it's going to be a close one for me. Why? Because of how important both players were. Yes, how important they have been for both Chelsea and Liverpool. Just like Conley rightly said, when Eden Hazard was at Chelsea, there was nobody like him in that team, because he more or less carried the team on his backs, and we all knew how much of a thorn in the flesh he was against Arsenal, most especially. So, yes, over the years, I think it has been very unfortunate that the move to Real Madrid has not turned out to be what he expected, and of course what fans across the world expected. And it seems like as if maybe any moment from now we might just get to hear the news that he has decided to retire from football. For Salah, this is one man that has been exceptional for Liverpool. He has been exceptional. When it comes to goal contribution, when it comes to goals scored, this is one man you can beat your chest as a coach and say, with this man, I have at least confirmed 15 goals coming from this man. Confirmed. And he's not this kind of player that he will give you goals from. He relies on penalties to score goals. No, he's not that kind of person. He's not that kind of player. So for Liverpool, I think I would sway in the direction of Salah. Why? Because of his longevity for Liverpool as compared to Eden Hazard, who didn't really spend that much time with Chelsea, and when he went to Madrid, he really didn't do much there as well. So I will swing the way of Salah because of his contributions to the cause of Chelsea. He won the Champions League with the team. He won the Club World Cup. He won the league. He won the League Cup. He won the Carabao Cup. He won the Community Shield. So this is one man that has been through thick and thin for Liverpool, and he has been there for the club. So I will go the way of Salah as my own pick between these two players.
All right, let me welcome this.
It's done.
Hold on. I want to welcome this man. Irate, the Liverpool man himself, is going to tell us who is he going to go for. I'm sure, I'm reading his mind. Irate is going to talk. He's going to tell us he loves Eden Hazard over Salah. Just watch. Irate, you're welcome to the show.
Thank you, Ridon. It's good to be here.
All right, talk to me.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting listening to Kunle, Robbie, and Maggie talking about this debate. And I find it amusing that Kunle said this is not even close or shouldn't even be a debate, which is I really don't understand why he thinks it's that way. But anyways, both of them are great players, and you can look at it from different angles. We'll be looking for a player who is very good at dribbling and going past players, taking on players. I think Hazard is better, hands down, better than Salah in doing that.
Wow.
But if you are looking for a player who would get you goals, and these goals gives results, a player that will get you at least 20 goals a season, even in his worst season, the man for you is Mohamed Salah, hands down. And we are talking about, he had a support cast, Salah had this, and Hazard didn't have that. I don't agree with that, because Chelsea have always had good players. They had the season when Diego Costa was top scorer. They had Fabregas, they had Matic, they had Aspilicueta, Ivanovic. I can count on and on, Courtois. So you can't say Hazard didn't have a support cast like Salah had. So that is a wrong assertion in my opinion. Also, if you look at their longevity in the game, we are talking about a man who scored 30 goals, 16 assists last season, and is still going strong, to a man who has been out of football for 3 to 4 years now. I don't even consider him playing at all. So looking at the longevity, it's not even a comparison to me that regarding this debate. For me, Hazard is a great player, Salah is a great player, but I would go for Mohamed Salah hands down for me, because he has proven time and time again, season to season, that he is reliable. And where will Liverpool be without his goals? Every season since he came into Liverpool, he has been the top scorer. No other person has scored more goals than him. So, for me, it's Mohamed Salah.
Mohamed Salah over Hazard from Irate. Margaret, you want to say something?
Yes, Don. Actually, my question is a question I'm directing it to Kunle.
Okay.
I want to ask him, who would he choose if you have an all-round attacker who will give you 15 goals per season, and an all-round striker who will guarantee you at least 30, 25 goals per season? Who will you go for?
All right, Kunle,
We are
you're on the
talking about
spot.
Hazard, like Irate actually said.
Yeah.
Hazard has
Yeah.
been in a group of top players for many years. He has been for many years in Chelsea. In fact, he was in the Premier League. He came into the Premier League in 2012, and then Hazard came back in 2017 with Liverpool after going for 2 successive loans with Roma and Fiorentina. He didn't really do well at Chelsea, and then he came back to Liverpool. From the first season he came into Liverpool, we saw what Salah has actually done. From the first season, he has scored over 20 goals. And then Hazard, very good player, but he has been inconsistent when it comes to goals. So I actually think him picking, it is his choice. Him picking Hazard over Salah, it actually doesn't go well with me, because I go with Salah anytime, any day.
I will give you Kunle's address to go and
Okay.
Oshodi is no place for women, no. You want to let go and beat me?
They don't beat Margaret. What is the meaning of that? There are women who stay here in Oshodi. Nothing happens. That was in the past. Oshodi is not like that. I don't know why you people keep having that orientation of Oshodi is really different.
Course, I'm just joking, but Oshodi is actually a cool place. It's actually cool. One of these days, hopefully you take me around Oshodi and get me some very chill drink, hopefully one day.
Okay, no problem. Just let me when you're coming. So just to react to what you said, Margaret. Okay, you said what I would pick. I would say that I am not someone who has this preference for how many goals this person can give and all. I'm not really after the numbers. If a player can give you 15 goals a season consistently, that is not bad. You see, what we fail to realize is that what is important is the results coming. If the results are coming and it is leading to success, then that is the end of it. Okay, that ends it there. Look at Wayne Rooney. When Rooney was hardly getting up to 20 goals a season, there were was it not only 2 seasons, I think, in his old Manchester United career that I think he was able to score 20-something goals, and that was because he played as the main striker. But in the other seasons, he was doing more of assisting for players. So he wasn't scoring much, but he was assisting, right? And we were getting the results, and success was coming. So, I'm not bothered about whether you score 15 goals. Even if you are scoring 10 goals, those 10 goals that you score might actually be crucial. But of course, you have to complement it too with assist, right? So, and that's why I think, again, like I said, Hazard was this kind of colossal figure, because in as much as you might say that, okay, yes, Hazard was surrounded by players like Frank Lampard, Didier Drogba, and the likes. But you should put into context that by the time Eden Hazard was coming, those guys had more or less had their best years ahead of them, which was from 2000. Because I think Eden Hazard came, was it not 2012? Yes, 2012. He was among the signings of Roberto Di Matteo, if I am correct. That was after they had won the Champions League. So, the best part of Chelsea was that period of 2004 to that 2012. So, after that 2012 till Hazard left, which was I think 17, 18, or was it 19, you understand, it was no longer about Lampard, Drogba, and all. It was about him, and he was the focal point. And this was a name he was everywhere in the Premier League. I mean, like Robbie said, we know what this guy was capable of. Now, not taking anything away from Mohamed Salah again, but then, like I said, Mohamed Salah had good supporting cast of players around him, right? But Eden Hazard was more or less, both
I don't
the
know
goal
how
scorer and the support cast as well.
Hey, Kule, they will fight you.
Assertion. Because
Yeah.
I mentioned some names. I just mentioned some
Yeah.
names regarding this
Yeah.
claim that you are making. I mentioned Fabregas at his peak. Matic was the best
Yeah.
defensive midfielder, if not in the world at that time,
At that
in the
time,
Premier
yeah.
League. We are talking
Okay.
about the Diego Costa that was banging in goals, Mata that was one of the
Yeah.
best attacking midfielders in the world. So please, what other supporting cast are you talking about? I really want to understand that claim.
Well, Kule,
Okay.
I think I'll give them your address. They should be too.
No problem. No problem.